Hola, hola, soy yo, Vicky, otra vez. Y buenos días, buenas tardes, or buenas noches, depending on where you're watching this video from. Vale, en el video de hoy voy a hablar de idioms, expressions, idiomatic expressions, which are very useful to help you sound as much like a native as possible. And obviously, if you're speaking to people, Spanish-speaking people, they will use idioms. All these idioms that we're going to look at today use animals. Some are similar to what we have in English, and some are completely different. Okay, so the first one we've got is tener memoria de elefante. So, what do you think about that? Do you understand the sentence tener memoria de elefante? To have the memory of an elephant. And we use that, don't we, in English? If you have the memory of an elephant, then you've got a really good memory. And the same in Spanish. Número dos. Dormir como un lirón. I think we have a similar expression to this in English. Please let me know if you know more certainly in the comments box. Dormir como un lirón. Un lirón is a dormouse. Now I know it's dead as a dodo. We've got an expression with dormouse, but I can't bring it to mind. But basically in Spanish, it's to sleep like a dormouse, which I presume that dormice hibernate, and that's where that comes from. Anybody who can shed any light on these expressions, please do. Número tres. I think we do have again a similar expression in English. Sé astuto como un zorro. So, sé astuto como un zorro, to be as astute or clever as a fox. And of course, Zorro, the famous sort of films, the Zorro films, that's what Zorro means. El Zorro is the fox. And ser astuto como un zorro is to be as clever as a fox, or to be as astute as a fox. Vale. Sorry, I'm just laughing at this because this is one. Christmas, I think we certainly use. Número cuatro, ponerse como un cerdo. Is like, well, it's literally to put yourself like a pig, but it would be to pig out or to eat like a pig. Poor pigs, they get so many horrible idioms that are named after them. Okay, vale. Número 5. Estar como una cabra. Do you know what cabra means? Cabra is a goat. So what do you think it would be to be estar como una cabra? It's to be as mad as a goat, really. If you're like a goat, you're mad. Mad as a hatter, I suppose, is the expression we use in English. Vale, número 6. Sorry, just as I'm looking at these, they just remind me of some of the idioms we have. Hablar más que un loro. Hablar más que un loro. And that is to speak more than a parrot. That's the literal meaning of it. Yeah, and again, do parrot fashion we have, but I don't think we have it as someone who's talkative. We have an expression in Manchester, which I don't know, maybe you have it in the rest of the UK as well, which is, have you been on trill? You know, because trill is the food that budgies eat. And if somebody's talking a lot, they say, oh my God, have you been taking trill, or have you been on trill this morning? That's the nearest thing I can think of to that. But if you can think of any similar expressions in English, hablar más que un loro, let me know. Well, we definitely have this expression. Ser una gallina. A gallina is a chicken. So to be a chicken, we do use that for someone who's not very brave, don't we? To be chicken. And we also have, remember Humphrey Bogart? We have se rata, to be a rat, a dirty rat, so se rata is to not be a very nice person, and particularly probably another expression we have for this is, I can't think of it, a snitch. Yeah, there's another one as well, when you're se rata, or when you snitch on someone. But there's other expressions, but I can't think of it. Now this is an interesting one because in English, this one we have to be as strong as an ox. And I don't know if there is a separate word for ox in Spanish, because in Spanish you're está fuerte como un toro, as strong as a bull. But I suppose it's the same meaning, really. Again, these poor piggies are coming under criticism for eating too much. Comer como un cerdo, to eat like a pig, similar to ponerse cerdo from earlier. So yeah, comer como un cerdo. This one I particularly like, just because it makes no sense whatsoever. Número 11, pagar el pato. So pagar el pato literally is to pay the duck, and it means to take the blame for something. So pagar el pato, take the blame. The blame. Okay, número 12. Vender la piel de oso antes de cazarlo. So this is to sell the skin of a bear before you hunt it. And we can see that this is more or less like don't count your chickens before they're hatched, isn't it? So, don't sell the skin of the bear before you've even caught it, because you might not catch one. So, vender la piel de oso antes de cazarlo. Número 13, I think we definitely have a similar expression to this. Más vale pájaro en mano que ciento volando. So, this is like a bird in the hand is worth how many in the bush? I can't even remember the English idioms now. But basically, this means a bird in the hand is worth more than 100 flying. Número 14, we're back to birds. Tener pájaros en la cabeza. So you have a head full of birds. Do we use that? It's got a head full of birds. I think we do, don't we? A head full of birds. It's not bees or butterflies. No, I think it is birds. Tener pájaros en la cabeza, be scatterbrained. This one I particularly like. Cuatro gatos, 4 cats. This is what you say when there's nobody. If you go to a restaurant, there's nobody in there. You go to a party and there's nobody there. Hay cuatro gatos. There's nobody here. Yeah, 4 cats. That's it. That's a way of saying. How would we say that in English? We'd say, oh my God, it's empty. I can't think of an idiomatic expression. Deserted, that sort of thing. As I say, any you think of in English or Spanish, but in English too, let me know in comments. We know this one. This we have in English exactly the same. Lágrimas de cocodrilo. Crocodile tears. False tears. Lágrimas de cocodrilo. And this one, when it's hace tiempo de perros, is when it's really bad weather. So, hace tiempo de perros, but I don't think we have a similar one with bad weather, do we? Just about ducks. Hace tiempo de perros. Then we have, I think we know this one, ser lobo solitario, to be a lone wolf. Yeah, someone's a lone wolf. So we have more or less exactly, they say I'd be a loba, I suppose. Soy loba solitaria. If I was saying that, I'm a lone wolf. And then The last one, no ver tres en un burro, that's someone who just can't see anything. Blind as a bat, I think we'd say no ver tres if you talk about, if I was talking about myself, I'd say no veo tres en un burro. I'm as blind as a bat. Okay, vale, ya está. So that's some idioms using animals. So I hope you found them useful, interesting. Try and bring them into your conversation and see that if you're speaking to a Spanish speaker and you bring one of those into your conversation, they will find it very amusing. Ok, gracias por mirar como siempre. Y te veo muy pronto en el próximo video, como siempre. Y hasta entonces, que tu Dios vaya contigo. Gracias. Hasta luego.